Alright, so there has been some big news that has been unraveled over the past weekend, and the news that has struck was we officially have the official payout of the new TKO Boxing League. And it is absolute garbage. Now, for those who know and for those who don't know, I'm going to go over the official payouts. I have it right here on my screen, and I'm going to go over it one by one. Alright, so starting off first, we have $20,000 for a 10-round bout by a unranked fighter, right? Horrible, by the way, horrible. But I'm going to break all of this down. Next, we have $50,000 when ranked by the company, that company I'm going to assume being TKO, at number 4 to number 10. So 10 through 5, if you fight a fighter from 10 through 5, you get paid $50,000. Now, I have a question with all of these pricings here. I have a question, but again, I'm going to break all that stuff down. Then we have $125,000 when ranked by the company at number 3 to number 4. Then we have $375,000 when challenging for the company's championship. As we all know, the whole TKO thing, they're big on having one champion, one belt. So the company champion is the undisputed belt. I'm going to assume is the company championship. Then we have the maximum payout of $750,000 when defending for the company's championship. Now, when I first seen the payouts, I automatically thought about that this is a league that's going to cater towards up-and-coming fighters, towards prospect. No established fighters is going to sign with this company or sign with this boxing league. When you're talking about paying them $750,000 and paying them $20,000 for a fight. Now, I get it. I understand. We have an influx. We have a problem in boxing where boxers are being overpaid and providing us trash fights. I understand that, right? But underpaying them isn't the answer either. Respectfully, Dana White, that UFC BS is not gonna happen over here in boxing. Boxing makes too much money. You're talking about $20,000. Some of these boxers make that in endorsement deals. Some of these boxers make that in sponsorships. Some of these boxers make that doing commercials, bruh. You're talking about a fighter fighting for $20,000. Then you're talking about if he's defending the belt, he's getting $750,000. Like, bro, you're super underpaying these dudes, bro. But here's my question, because Chris Algieri asked a very valid question. All of these pricings right here, right? Are these minimums or are these maximums? For example, the $750K, right? To defend the belt, is that the least I can make or is that the max I can make? And if that's the max, this league gonna die way before it starts. Who's signing for that? This is my problem with it. If your ideology, if your aspirations is to expand geographies and, not to only get great prospects and great talents within here in the States, and you want to reach out and get fighters from Europe, get fighters from from Germany, get fighters from, if that's your aspirations, you have to put the right money behind them, bro. You have to put the right resources behind that. Paying them it doesn't matter who it is. Paying them $20,000 for a fight is completely absurd, bro. And let's keep in mind, people, they're not getting $20,000, right? It says that's what they're getting, but don't forget, boxers have fees as well. You have to pay your managers, you have to pay your coaches, you have to pay promoters, you have to pay gym fees, then you got taxes on top of that. Like, it's a lot that goes into that. And then, of course, I'm a fighter, so after the fight, if I have a rough fight, I go to the hospital. Are you gonna pay for my bills? No. Okay, well, that also getting taken out of the $20,000 I'm supposed to be making. So So in all actuality, I'm probably making like 10K. I'm making 10K fighting an unranked fighter. Like, no, dog. No, that's not gonna work. That is not gonna work. Let's be real here. You have to deal with so many different. Let's say you're trying to aim at, boxers that's coming right out of the amateurs, right? Let's say that. What leverage do you have? Right, because we see the buyouts, right? The payouts and stuff. What leverage do you have? What's stopping them from saying, "Hey, I want to go to PBC," or "Hey, I wanna sign with Matchroom," or "Hey, I want to go with Top Rank," or "Hey, I want to go with Golden Boy"? What do you have? Shoot, let's not forget, you still got to deal with Pro Box. You still got to deal with. How can you match the quality that Pro Box have been producing? Because the last few fighters that have fought on Pro Box, they reached the big stage and they had an amazing showing. You want to know who fought on Pro Box? Lamont Roach. You want to know who else was on Pro Box? McCumbee. And both fighters had an amazing showing. Lamont Roach just made the ultimate bag fighting Tank Davis, and he arguably won that fight versus Tank Davis. So how could you match that quality, that pedigree that Pro Box has been producing? But what do you have? And giving them $20,000 to go and fight, and $50K and $125K. That's no. Again, it may sound attractive to somebody who's coming right out of the amateurs, who don't really have, no direction to go and stuff like that. That's cool. But with established boxers, nobody is gonna do that. Nobody's gonna just drop everything they have and they're going over there for $750K when boxers are making more. Imagine if Stephen Fulton, who has an extensive resume, imagine he goes over there. You think Stephen Fulton is gonna take a pay cut and get paid $750,000 to defend his belt as a champion? You are out your mind. You're insane. You are insane. Respectfully, you're insane. So again, I would hope that this is minimums, and even if it is minimums, minimum of $20K for a unranked 10-round fight is still crazy. Even for a prospect, that's still crazy. At least give him 30 to 40K, because again, you have to pay all these different people, pay all these fees, pay all these bills. Give him 30 to 35K or something. 20K is crazy, dog. But on that note, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy any of this content, make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and comment down below y'all thoughts and opinions about this blasphemy of prices or payouts or buyouts, whatever the case may be. What's y'all thoughts about these payouts, potential payouts for the new TKO Boxing League? And how do y'all feel about them? Because me, like I said, this is just highway robbery, bro. Ain't no way nobody's going to sign. Ain't no way an established boxer is going to sign with TKO knowing that they're going to get paid a potential of $750K, when some of these boxers are making millions. Like, that's come on now. And if you are new, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click that bell, and make sure that bell is turned on to all so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And like always, it's your boy Remy, and I love you guys. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.